Rittenhouse breaks social media silence to announce marriage as bride totes AR-15 in photos. Did he ever get a job? You know what? Let's. Gun rights activist, that is a stretch. That is. We just randomly labeling people. Okay. Gun rights activist Kyle Rittenhouse, who made national headlines for being acquitted in an August 2020 shooting that killed two men during rioting in Kenosha, Wisconsin, made a surprise return to social media Wednesday to announce that he is married. Was anybody checking for him? And let's not forget that he maimed another individual. And he made headlines because of the bromance that led to him being acquitted. I remember them googly eyes that between him and you know what? I guess. I'm back on social media. I'm back in the fight, and I'm here to stay. The 22-year-old, that's a hard 22 years. But he slimmed up a little bit, I guess. Wrote on X alongside two images of him and his bride, Bella, including one in which his new wife held an AR-15. What does this have to do with being in the? You know what? Let's just continue. I guess. I don't. Update. 6 months ago, I made the best decision of my life and married my best friend at Belle Rittenhouse. I couldn't be happier. I love you, beautiful. So y'all been married for 6 months and now you wanna. Boy, we don't care. I guess. You know what? Is this how y'all paying the bills? Is this your job? You know what? Let me help you out, okay? Rittenhouse was found not guilty on November 19, 2021 of homicide, attempted homicide, and reckless endangerment in the deaths of Joseph Rosenbaum, 36, and Anthony Huber, 26, and the wounding of Gage Grosskreutz, 27, on August 25th, 2020. The then 17-year-old had brought a semi-automatic rifle and a medical kit to Kenosha in what he claimed was an effort to protect businesses as riots broke out over the police shooting of Jacob Blake, a black man who was left paralyzed from the waist down. I don't know what a first aid kit was going to do to help a business, but okay, you know. Attorneys for the Illinois native successfully argued that he had acted in self-defense after being confronted and attacked by all three victims. He was none of those. And yeah, it didn't matter what the attorney said. The judge was going to let him go anyway because he was 17 and white. But then he wasn't able to turn that into the career that he thought he was going to be because he thought that, you know, money would just be tossed at his feet, especially before the trial. And they were inviting him and his underage 17-year-old self into bars to take pictures with 3%ers, and then he learned that you just free labor, boo. But 3%er Barbie seems to be happy with you. Y'all have very similar faces. Since his acquittal, Rittenhouse has been a staunch opponent of gun control legislation, including advocating against so-called red flag laws that will permit weapons to be taken from people who show signs of harming themselves or others. No comment. I support the Second Amendment because without it, I might not be here today. Not you trying to play the victim. They're still not going to pay you. Who paid for this wedding? What's wrong with your shirt? Do you not own a steamer or an iron? Okay. Congratulations, I guess. And all that jazz.